Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Hey, here we are back at it again in season 3 of the No Comfort Zone. This is episode 2. And here we are, we're addressing the questions and or concerns that I experienced when I did my speaking event in Crystal Lake, and some of the questions that came back in. I thought it would be a good idea to start off season 3 with answering these questions about leadership and then applying these ideas from the No Comfort Zone mindset, the blueprint I created, and what my reality is when it comes to what these questions are and how I would answer it if I was face to face with this person. But since I'm not, I'm going to answer this question like I'm doing a podcast, like I am right now. Hope you're doing well. We are on, this whole thing, I didn't want to talk about it too much, but the state of affairs with the coronavirus is terrible. Some people have died, but the fact of the matter is this. Man, I don't even want to talk about it. Because when I woke up today, this was simply put. I woke up today, I went to bed pretty miserable and tired from a long day's work and a lot of things that are going on, work and all that stuff. You get beat down from life in general. Now you add this, everybody's focus is on this. It's getting exhausting with that. I just decided, 2 things I control. 3, I control my thoughts, I control my actions, and I can control my attitude. So people think I'm on crack where I work because I'm in a genuinely good place right now, and I'm extremely happy with what I'm doing. And today I just went to work and I was taking care of business completely and wholly. And I don't know if the people are not think what their viewpoint of me is, but I'm in a really good place about this whole thing. And it's a matter of time. I could be totally wrong, but if this is bad as everyone says it is, because I don't know. The masses are going crazy with this information. Come on, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, getting ignorant and buying all the pizzas at the grocery store. Thank God I don't eat that kind of food anymore. But come on, man, what are we doing? I am truly seeing the best and worst come out of people right now. And I'll be honest with you, fear draws out a lot of bad people. I'm telling you, man, people are getting really mean and really nasty with each other, and it's not about that. So I would just ask you this. If you have an opinion about this, or if you're in a fear, if you're stricken in fear, that's okay that you can be fearful. But you know what? You don't have to go beat up people and, make accusations towards people. It's because this person has a cold, they need to go home right away. I really believe if it's as bad as they say it is, we're all going to get it. Stay healthy, be healthy, live a healthy lifestyle. You're either going to adversity, in the middle of adversity, or you're getting out of it. If I know I'm predisposed to get it, and I get it, I'm going to be sick for a minute or two. I'm going to deal with it the best I can, try to stay hydrated, not get anyone else sick. But in the end, once I get it, I'm done and over with, I can move on with my life, And there's a bell curve coming with this whole thing. There's going to be a lot more coming. Whether it's going to be good or bad, I don't know. But this podcast is not about the coronavirus. It's about what am I willing to do and where's my mind at? Am I in a healthy place? I for sure as hell am. And the next question comes from somebody at the speaking event, and the question was simply this. Here's how simple the question is. What is the importance of acknowledging good work? I forgot what it was. Accomplishments, positive accomplishments in the workplace. I'll tell you right now, it's everything. Man, I celebrate my wins with my people immediately. If I hear something good, I stop what I'm doing. And even if I'm in front of a customer or there's a situation or ownership or whatever it is, I'm going to call that person out and get acknowledgement to that person right away. Because I know what it's like to be unacknowledged for doing a good job. I got a quick story. Of course I do. That's why I've got a podcast. So here's my story. So imagine going to a place that's underperforming and you're put in there to roll up your sleeves and go to work. Bootstraps, pull them up. If you don't know what that is, man, I feel sorry for you. Pull your bootstraps up. Time to go to work. Roll up them sleeves. Get into it, right? So you're doing your thing. You're going to work. and it's a grind. You're day in, you're day out, you're making the calls, you're shaking hands, or, whatever you do these days. So you're meeting a lot of people and you're asking about their experience. You're engaging that person and trying to get them into a process. That process is to identify their wants and their needs, provide a solution with what it is you offer, and then close the deal, right? Make it happen. Close, right? ABC, always be closing. So you're doing it for the customer's benefit. It's not something you do to the customer, but I was in an environment like that, and this was during the bad economy, right? I said, in adversity, going into adversity, or you're coming out of it. Well, we were already in the middle of adversity, and I said, you know what? I can help a few people. I have a certain set of skills that is, I have what refined over a long career, right? From the movie Taken. But what I did was I enjoyed doing it. I enjoy calling people on the phone. I enjoy shaking hands. I enjoy making deals, and I enjoy putting smiles on people's faces, and I enjoy making money in the process. Because I do provide a service, and it's a valuable service. It's an honorable service, regardless of what people might think. So I'm here to tell you is that I went and I worked my ass off. I worked my ass off for about a good 90 days, because that's what you want to do if you want to make money, and that's what you do if you want to find happiness. That's what you do if you want to provide. You get out of your comfort zone and you go to work. And yeah, you do it for somebody else. There's no entitlement here. You do the work. Well, I did the work, and I kept doing the work, and I kept doing the work, and guess what? I got yelled at. I got scrutinized. I was criticized. I was beaten down, but I kept going to work. And then after a long period of time, like about 2 years of doing it, yeah, there's successes along the way. But the corporation, the head corporation, the franchisor, I think is the way it's called, came down and basically says, wow, in a bad economy, you were able to pick things up and grow when everybody else was going 15, almost 20% backwards. What did you do? And guess what? They didn't ask me. All the other people around me got the credit. That's one of my big decisions why I left that organization, is that always stuck home with me, is I was excluded from the victory lap, from the championship. So when it comes to acknowledgement, yeah, like I said in the one previously, what fuels me is my motivation to get ahead. Because there's a lot of people out there that are going to tell you no. There's a lot of naysayers, a lot of haters, a lot of people who don't want to see you succeed. And some of those people you're with right now, whether you live with them or whether you're actually working with them or you're competing against them, they don't want you to succeed. I'm F all that. I am all about moving forward and grinding it out and getting to the next level, looking back and going, yeah, how do you like me now? Truth be told, the older I get, the less I care about that, but it does fuel my fire because I want to win at all costs, doing things the right way and ethically, and I firmly believe that. I've had a lot of people in my career decided to do things the wrong way, and I've chose the right way, and it wasn't always easy, even with my addiction and my poor decision-making skills. I didn't cheat people. I might have cheated my employer by not going to work at 100% because I was half in the bag, or I might have not been the most ethical employee because I didn't show up for work. But truth be told, I did right by my customers and I did right by the organizations. And there's a reason why I'm proud of that today, because I can actually look over my shoulder and be like, you know what? I'm proud of those accomplishments. And when it came down to get acknowledged, this is a really big deal for me because 2 years of hard work paid off. I know those people around me that got the awards and got the pictures taken and got the accolades and got the ownership support. I know those people know in the back of their head, I know I was the reason, and they know it too. But you know what? It's not about that. I'm not a hater. Good for them. They moved on in their life, and I certainly moved on in mine. And I'm a better person for it. I don't want any awards. I don't want anything that's not due to me. I do want the acknowledgement that your way was the right way. That's what I want. So when one of your employees or somebody that you're working with or somebody needs some acknowledgement, you better give it to them. Because it's just that moment in time when you don't acknowledge that person or don't show reward to that person, they're going to check out, just like I did. Now, 2011 to 2017 is a long time, but it was building over a long time. So when it finally came to that moment for me to mic drop and get out, I was ready to do it. I felt good about doing it because of that and because of 10 other things. I gave every chance. Do I hold a grudge? Absolutely not. And if you think I do, you don't know me that well. It just made me a better version, and it fueled my fire to be successful. And my success is this: when all of my team members around me are successful and just loving the job and there's no more complaints on the table, and that's when I say that I'm a good leader. And I've got a long way to go. Until then, it's time to get out of your comfort zone and lead on purpose.
say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye.